Clubhouse and Cafe, we talk about Empire inside of Best of Ones having 3 big maps that they love. Clubhouse, Cafe, Coastline.
Yep.
So for Empire, they're equally as comfortable.
Actually find an escape route, but look at that. Hodden, they're hot on his trail. The fight is on the door, and he says no.
Creates himself another opening. One that is being watched, however, and as always, spots the shoulder. He picks up the kill as well. The one thing they do have to worry about, though, is time. And this grenade might pick up Skies, actually forces him back. Not cooked properly enough, but the drop comes through. The diffuser gets dropped, and they now need to swing in multiple different directions. Always gets the first, but he doesn't quite know about the shotgun around the corner. It's only up to Scyther now in a 1-on-2. He sees the first, but cannot quite connect.
So they know they have a clearer idea of when a run out might come. Dan is able to find Bosco on this window, but there is Hot and Cold with that run out, and Rampy in the meantime suffers on a longer engagement. Scythe has been able to find his way inside, and Joystick finds Rampy, finishes off that kill, and can they keep it? Because SSG played a lot of great retakes.
Now, there we have it. Joystick picks up an important kill. The bar has now been cleared out. Has an opportunity to try and deny this plant from happening. It's actually Skies that does that and drops that diffuser always. Is the only one left currently now, as Hotton will be able to pick up Scyther, who was playing up on those main stairs. 7 seconds left on the clock. Is not much time for him to work with, and will potentially fall here as well. Gets the first, however, but the time runs out, and again.
Here, once again, SSG is starting to pull themselves back. They're not overextending and taking the fights when they can. Faults on a trade with always with Rampy and Shepard. Finding a trade and Shepard on a toll suddenly. Empire's been able to find an absolute ripped air of bodies. Rampy in the middle, but the flashes go out. They're going for the dig into bathroom, and Shepard knew it. Try and recheck where all the players have gotten to.
There you have it. Swings up, gets the first kill. 14 seconds left. They're just going to execute right through there. Scyther above on the hatch is trying to provide some support, but as it gets taken out by a smoke canister and a nitro cell, it's only up to always now. But Hotton will be able to take out both.
They've still got 2 C4s to have to play against. They've still got utility to bait out, and, well, now they've still got 2 C4s, 1 less player, 1 spray, and always has it covered. It is a flawless. Empire have a little bit less to work with, and well, Scyther has everything to work with. A great take all the way from deep across the front of the site. There is a door return. No more in pocket apart from an impact, so it's going to be a swing. Just misses that first, and there's a response from Dan. They have it covered. Faults over the top. Is going to go for the cover here. 8 seconds and 2 other players. It's a post-blood, and it's a double for Faults to make it a quad. There's 20 seconds left. There he is, and this could be huge as he goes for the swing here. There's the player, and Rampy is taken out of it just before things start to hit ahead. They're able to drop a player. The push comes onto the site, but Dan rebuffs it. There's a hot drop there. Straight instantly into the firefight, but he can't quite get the connection as they rotate their way back round. Faults doesn't have a lead in and doesn't have a curious way through the site. All the questions posed are answered. And now Faults is going for a creep up red. They have to try and get rid of that smoke player, and it comes against them. Faults gets dropped, leaves him down, picked up on the trade, and they're going to see if they can stick it. They just need to try and make a connection here. A big LMG over the top, but there's a door right in the way. Behind them, Dan should have the pickup. They can't quite get the lockdown, but the post is down, and it's just a flood back in from Empire.
So impact here could actually be huge as well. Spots one, goes for a second, but he doesn't quite get the kill. Bosco.
Hot and Cold's going to see if he can get this diffuser dropped right in the middle. Shepard is entirely caught out by Bosco on the side, but Joystick wins the fight on the far side. Goodbye, Hotton. He's off down below, downstairs. We'll see you later. Joystick in the meantime is able to at least find Bosco back. They have to cover a bit of noise, and there it is. Just sees the hand, and the cover comes through. It's theirs. Now the diffuser's being held, but it is locked in. Empire.
And as the flashbangs come in from his teammates here, he hopes to pick up the kill onto Scyther, who is quite close. Picks up the first as Skies goes for the plant, but they at least try and fight back on the Empire side of things.
Yeah, Fault using that LMG for all it's worth. Pre-fires and angles. Shepard is entirely locked out. Goes in his drone and cameras, hoping the cover comes through. Dan is going big. Left sort of standing on the far side of blue with Dan on the fight itself. Finds it above. Can't quite get the full connection with Skies.
That's it. They need to find a way in, and this grenade might be it. If it finds Shepard, that is going to be a kill, but no, does not. Just almost did it, though.
An aggressive swing round. Rampy has no grenades in pocket. Sees the tip of a beret, but not for very long. Ways. 20 seconds, though, and the plant is being put down. Shepard has an angle. Shepard's able to get a huge take there. Always is stacked up. They need to recollect the diffuser, see if they can get the stick on the second time. Always has a call, and Shepard has faults. It's a swing back round. It's a second, not quite a connection in the main stairs. It's a bit tricky with Hotton getting one more. in the post plant. It's a close fight there on the shower. They can't quite get the connection over the top and under, and round they go. It's a 2 versus 2. They're going to see if they can try and get this long-armed before they're able to get into position to swing. The Wamaya's doing everything to watch, and Scyther slaps it, and there's the cover! Empire take Clubhouse from SSG.
And what a retake that is. It's a 3-on-3 again. It's the plant that is coming through.
Well, I'm going to stop talking about that point because it looks like we're having a rush. Here it is, the fight onto Zulu, a spray back to suddenly buy themselves some time. A sort of panic C4, and Shepard's going to see if he can stick it. Scyther with the cover, and there's always on the split there. They've been able to get right behind that hefty machinery. Dan has one more, and starters, you mean to go on, lads? Volt swings down the red stairs and gets a pickup here, but they've already left. They have the window and a pre-fire through the corner. Scyther with a double. Bosco is suddenly all that's left. Gets one. See if he can take anybody else with him. Turns tail to the kit, but otherwise forfeit. Well, Empire, Dan cannot really dilly-dally this cover as Shepard is going to try and stick it. There's a little bit of a fight there that happens on the backside, but there it is. Dan is able to get one. It's just that single player, and suddenly Scyther pops up at the last possible second.
And it's a 5-on-3 situation. A double entry in a plant will be attempted. They have to be careful, though. Rempy is coming up from the very back as Scyther picks up one more kill. It's only up to him now in a 1v3 situation. Finds the first. Needs to find 2 more if he wants to bring this back for the side of Empire. Spots the head, but actually doesn't register it. That is not going to be called off by any verticalities here. It's Joystick that finds a kill, so Diffuser that gets dropped, but he gets spotted out. The shotgun is attempted from a long-range angle, but a 10-second wallbang comes in from the back. He finds one. Skies needs to go aggressive, misses the first shot, gets it eventually, but always from the back is going to be able to lock it off. An Empire quite confused as to why they're trying to make their way up now. Always is still working on some verticality. They want to fight Folds out here, who spots out one player, but gets dropped on. Always just takes him out, and Rampy's still in the mining area. It's only up to Skies now, who is in that side. He knows that the drop came through, but the shield is not working with him here. It's 2 players around the corner. He gets the first. There is going to be a second as well, and one pushing right through the hallway. Flashbangs going around the corner. He needs to swing with the shotgun, but he gets swung on himself. It's Joystick. Is he going to hit the side directly, or is he just going to move up wide? I think he's going all the way up, and he's going to have the opportunity. No, he gets picked up hot and cold.
That was a huge moment there, because otherwise that player on Pixel was very likely about to be dropped. Always, he's setting himself up and finds a fight and a freebie there. It's just in that situation, it just takes a scrape and a scratch. Scyther finds one. Fultz is dropped on the rotation background, and a revenge for the earlier kill. Now they're just pre-firing everywhere. There's a mining reveal and a camera on the far side. The fight on the chassis doesn't quite get the full connection for the defender or the attacker. They're dancing either side. Hot and Cold gets it, but now the pressure's coming in either side. A great take.
Hot and Cold! We didn't see the Maestro further on, but Bosco will be able to pick up that kill. It's going to be a crucial one, and then will be picked up as well.
They have the position underneath as well, so if a rotate comes around on either side, it's going to be watched. There's a drop. Skies has that bearing, has that ready and raring to go. The upside down rappel means that Shepard's not going to have a clean route in. There's at least one. But with 15 seconds and 3 more to find, and they're all around you. The fight is on Cigar. Great take against the Eastern front.
Yeah, the Eastern attack really working out.
Always takes a huge bout of damage there, potentially from above. It looks like there is a player in that position, but it's False that actually finds the first. Spray around. No, it wasn't a player. It doesn't matter, though. There is a sudden pickup. Dan at least stops Fultz.
But that means they can try and push forward now. You see a little bit of an opening being made there, and as it's only up left to Dan now, a double kill from SSG leads through. Bosco will be able to pick up that final kill.
Now they're in sight. Skies is going to see if he can slink his way too, but with the Echo where he is, he can just throw that over the top. The Echo drone's able to stop one, and Skies gets dropped. They retake, but the spray comes through, and Fultz getting one more, 10 seconds. And that Echo is in a little bit of a tricky situation right now. Joystick is offering some support. Shepard is his own, and with 5 seconds left, a 2 versus 2, no kit in hand. They've got to go for a very quick aggressive take here. They can't quite make the distance. They're going to see if they can get this popped open. The grenade goes wide towards anyone that might be on the back ballast of the rotate onto Laundry. They slink their way through, turn the first firefight. Can't quite get it entirely locked in, and there it is. Joystick with a drop down. Bosco battles back, but there's a player just on the opposite side. Everybody's blinded and stunned with Joystick going down. Skies and Always is on a swing, undetected, undeterred. It's an important take now. Gets the first, and with only a handful of seconds left, they find the plant. They can't get it, SSG! Yeah, hops up to a bit of safety that still has that cover. There's a C4. There's a gone player. Talked about it's a bit of a danger before, but I guess it wasn't the rotation, and it's the play around Scyther with one more. Empire are just sort of dancing. They're giving them little tastes, little flavors of different bullets and guns. Either side, either swing. Fultz gets one, gets two. Right across the beam of the big bar, but with a handful of seconds, can't get the third. And it is an attempt at a plant here, but Empire either side. Russia, they progress. EU stops the day that NA's having so far. And SSG can surmount one opponent today, but the second takes them to the lower bracket.